Can you join in? Are you there?
Yeah.
I'll make you a panelist, Kate. Yeah, just join in as an attendee and make you a panelist.
Hey.
Okay, then I have to broadcast. Okay. I'll just start. Hi, good morning, everyone. This is Steve Percy here from Sprint Network. So the clock has 10 here in Sydney, and with that, welcome to our all-office home office solution powered by Secure NBN. So today I'm joined by Kay Kang, who's the Technical Operations Manager here at Sprint Networks. So welcome, Kay. And Kay will actually be giving us a demo of our solution later today, so I'm very much looking forward to it. And we've got a great attendance today, just like every other Friday, and just want to thank everyone for joining in. So thanks a ton, guys, and I'm looking forward to this as much as you all are. So without any further ado, let's get started. So just a few housekeeping rules today. We'll have a Q&A session at the end of our presentation. So if you've got any questions, you can just pop them into our chat window from where we'll pick them up, and we'll try and answer as many questions as we can. Then if you want to find out more information about our products or services, then you can always go to info@sprintnetworks.com, or you can also visit our website, which is sprintnetworks.com.au/.au. That's it, yeah. And finally, one request that we have for all of you is to go social with the hashtag #SprintSoho. So our aim at the end of the day, or our goal, is to basically create more awareness about this technology. So the more businesses that we can affect through social media, the better it is going to be for everyone at the end of the day. So let's get started then. So what exactly is SOHO, or small office home office? Well, a SOHO setup basically involves not more than 10 workers. So the small office home office has undergone a transformation since its advent, as the internet has enabled anyone working from a home office to compete globally. Apart from that, technology has made this possible through email, the World Wide Web, e-commerce, video conferencing, remote desktop software, webinars, and telephone connections by voice over IP. But having said all that, the SOHO setup, the SOHO setup has definitely come a long way. But then, how it exists in 90% of homes or offices in today's world is actually not the best of solutions out there. So we'll talk about all that later. So what you're seeing on the screen right now is basically your typical SOHO setup, and this is how it exists across the world. So here you've got either a single user or multiple users sitting at a particular location, and all of them trying to access the internet using an internet router. This setup has one major flaw. It actually has a couple of major flaws, but then the biggest one is that there is no enforcement of any security policy in this setup. That actually leaves this vulnerable to cyber attacks and online threats. So any traffic, whether it's the traffic that's flowing out of the network or the traffic that's coming into the network, that's all unfiltered traffic. That means you're leaving your business open to various forms of malware and online threats. So that is the security aspect of this setup, and that is one thing that is holding this back from reaching its full potential and being able to allow businesses to create greater value for their customers. Apart from that, the second biggest flaw with this setup is that it has absolutely no concept of reliability or redundancy. So let's just assume that you're working you're running a business on your own. So, or you've got a few others helping you out with the business, and you're running your business on a low-grade NBN connection, which suffers from very frequent outages. So what do you do if your NBN goes down? I mean, what can you do, right? The only thing you can do is basically to wait for it to come back online. So till then, what does that mean for your business? That means that you wouldn't be able to do any business until it comes back online. That means a loss of business continuity. And that is not desirable for any business in today's world, especially in these times. So there is no concept of reliability or redundancy here. There is no backup in very simple words. Apart from that, another thing that plagues this setup is that there is no concept of traffic prioritization. So when you're running a business, you would be using a ton of apps. You would be using the cloud to access some of your business critical apps, and some of your non-critical apps might be hosted somewhere else. So with this setup, the bandwidth that you've got on your network is being consumed equally by both your business critical and your non-critical apps, which leads to network congestion, and that eventually leads to a poor user quality experience. And what does that mean for the business? That simply means that you wouldn't be able to deliver greater value for your customers. So this setup as it exists right now is outdated, unreliable, and it is unsecure. So how do we get around this problem? Well, the best solution to that is basically what we offer. And this is what our solution looks like. So with our solution, what we have done is that we have actually put in a lot of effort, and we have taken a lot of care into addressing those problems. So you might remember that I spoke about security. So here we are using a next generation firewall, which is actually an integral part of our solution. So the next generation firewall actually does everything that a traditional firewall does not. I'll be talking more about next generation firewalls in my next slide. So that is how we take care of the security lapse that was plaguing the old setup. Apart from that, I talked about reliability as well. What do you do when your NBN goes down? You don't have backup, right? So this solution allows you to have backup, or backup in the form of 4G LTE. So no matter whether your NBN goes down or whether whether it's not performing efficiently, you can always use the 4G LTE backup to keep your business up and running 24/7. Apart from that, there's traffic prioritization as well. So traffic prioritization is something that's very important for every business in today's world. So what our solution does is basically it segregates your business critical traffic from your non-critical traffic, thereby reducing network congestion across your network, and that actually enables you to create a better user quality experience for the end customer. So our solution is basically a one-stop shop solution that takes care of all your business requirements while addressing all the problems that were plaguing the old setup. So it's actually a very special solution, and I'll be talking more about the solution in greater detail in my next slide. So in a nutshell, the solution is completely secure, it is 100% reliable, and it is as modern as you can get. So moving on, let's talk more about the solution. So what makes our solution so special? Well, to start things off, we have got our solution is basically powered by a next generation firewall. So a next generation firewall is very different from your traditional firewall. While a traditional firewall typically provides stateful inspection of incoming and outgoing network traffic, a next generation firewall includes additional features like application awareness and control, integrated intrusion prevention, and finally, something like cloud delivered threat intelligence as well. Apart from that, we have already spoken about backup, and that's basically what's called always on connectivity. So using our 4G LTE backup, you can keep your business up and running 24/7. Then we move on to application prioritization, which I think in today's world is absolutely crucial because at the end of the day, it's all about delivering value to your end customer. And if that is not possible, then how do you keep your business up and running? How do you run a successful business without actually managing to do that? So application prioritization is something you need to look into very deeply. And full network visibility. So that is basically eliminating all the clutter surrounding your network, whether it's a small office, home office business, or whether you're running an SMB business, or whether it's a large corporation. It's always it saves a lot of time. It reduces the number of labor hours that is required to manage and monitor your network. And this solution basically simplifies all that and makes life so much easier for whether it's for the IT person or anyone managing the network. And finally, we've got dual Wi-Fi, which is basically, I'd like to call it secure Wi-Fi, because it's basically all the traffic gets filtered through a next generation firewall. So when you look at the Wi-Fi from that angle, it's not your traditional Wi-Fi in that sense. It's basically a very secure form of Wi-Fi. And our solution is basically powered by Versa networks. So any solution in today's world, if it aspires to be a great solution, it has to be very simple so that everyone could use it. And apart from that, it needs to be very powerful as well, because the business demands and requirements in today's world are such that a solution that any business is looking at should be able to solve all their problems, or at least most of it. So the NSS Labs recommendation that you see down there is actually a validation of our trust in the Versa solution, and we believe that this is the best solution for any SOHO business owner out there. Apart from that, we'd like to show you something else that makes the solution truly special. So talking about total visibility and control. So whether it's some of your applications, whether they're running slow, or if you want to see whether some of your sites are online or whether some of your sites are protected, you can do all that using this solution. So whether it's site activation or configuration or monitoring your network and all the way to setting events and alarms, everything can be done from a single dashboard managed from the cloud, and that enables better performance at the end of the day. So that's pretty much it from my side. And now we'll move on to the actual demo itself. And I've been looking forward to this for ever since we started this webinar. So I'll bring in my friend, the brilliant Kay Kang. So Kay, it's all yours, Kay. So pass it on.
Thank you, Steve. All right. Hello, everyone. I'm Kay from Sprint Networks. Welcome to our weekly live webinar session. Lots of people are running or planning to run different types of small or home office businesses. And the IT infrastructure is the key element to keep your business continuity. Your business could be impacted from unstable or unreliable internet service. Your business calling could be, for example, suffering from high latency or slowness, congestion over your internet, or your IT system like a PC, laptop, or storage for your businesses could be compromised from attacks coming from any different internet threat. Sprint Networks provide optimal IT solution powered by Versa Titan for small and home office businesses. Versa Titan solution provides high availability of internet access using any type of internet link, including like LTE link and with broadband internet in dual or primary and backup setup. With dual internet setup, application traffic will be transferred over to internet link based on your business criticals. Versa Titan also helps you to protect your business IT asset entering from internet threat using next generation firewall features, including URL filtering, antivirus, and intrusion prevention system. The functions, fluency, and the reliability of Versa security features set has been proven as a recommended rate for next generation firewall from NSS Lab. Lastly, you can obtain the visibility of your network offered from Versa Titan Analytics. Versa Titan Analytics provides lots of statistics such as applications, network availabilities, security, and so forth. So that all statistics data will help you to get the insight about what's happening on your network. We will see the actual benefits from Versa Titan solution that I've just mentioned by walking through Versa Titan live demo today. So it's the music. I hope you can see the video. I did set up my home office using Versa Titan appliance a couple of weeks ago. And this is the video footage that I recorded. This is the Versa CSG 750 appliance model. Versa is providing the various hardware options fitting the business size or requirements. Most of the Versa appliances have provided LTE internet access to the built-in LTE SIM slots, and also there are various LAN or WAN port antenna, and Wi-Fi. And this footage shows how to insert LTE SIM chipset into slot. You can use LTE as your primary internet access or backup access. This is the cable is from my residential broadband internet at my home. So I'm accessing and plugging the broadband internet into WAN link and power it up. That's it. So physical setup process is super simple and easy, so that it gets rid of professional setup service. So let's move on. First, Titan measurement dashboard. So appliance will be provisioned with cloud-based Versa Titan portal automatically using zero-touch provisioning features. So you can configure, monitor, and maintain your Versa appliance easily through the Versa Titan portal. So let me log in Versa Titan portal. So as you can see, the left-hand side, there are some menus. So on configure menu, you can set up your network for your LAN, WAN, or internet, LTE, and the Wi-Fi. So WAN can see, so you can check that as a primary or a standby. For LTE, you can also set up the LAN part as well. You can set up the Wi-Fi. And security tab, you can set up your security rules and feature to protect your network. On security profile, the next generation firewall features including URL filters and antivirus and intrusion prevention systems. You can just leave default predefined setup to use for your security rule setup, or they are also customizable. So let's try out the URL filtering feature. I set up the, I already set up the social networking website blocked. All right. So let me try to access Facebook. And let me try one more social media website. Twitter, yeah, it's blocked. Okay, let me back to the menu. You can also you can assign on the steering the menu. Yeah, steering tab that you can assign traffic over your internet links using various match criteria. For example, there are predefined 4 categories based on business priority. I click the real time, and there are rules and profiles. The rules, on the rules, you can define the match criteria based on protocol, address, host name, or applications. At the scope, you can assign the zone and the traffic direction that triggers the rule. At the bottom, you can select the default profile or your own profile. And the profile, on the profiles, you can select circuits the use for the traffic that you defined on steering rules. Traffic can be automatically assigned or redirected between 2 internet circuit using circuit selection criteria like circuit latency, packet loss, or delay. Okay, move on back to the, let's have a look at the monitor menu. You can check the overall status of your network, security, and the appliance using monitor menu. So here, additionally, it's also available to check a connected device and you are behind your appliance, and you can also test the internet speed through this menu. This time it's the device is off, so it's showing the now the down is a status down. Let me explain the analytics later after finish other menus. Move on to live monitoring, the menu. So live monitor provides more detail about your network. There are many menu and including tools, so it's not easy to explain all menu. But I'm going to introduce some useful menu here. For example, you can check traffic, live traffic usage over your internet or LAN or wireless library, as you can see. Some useful tools like a ping or trace loud, TCP, a dump, and the speed test are also available. So when you have some issues with your network access, troubleshoot menu helps you fix it easily by following instruction case by case. So the menu, as you can see, that it provides the case, for example, cannot internet to internet. If you click, you can follow the instruction and check the connection easily. And Versa Titan is providing a great analytic tools. You can obtain the many various statistics about your LAN and the internet. For example, it shows appliance availability, click, and what applications transferred over your network and how much of your internet is being used by each applications, and the log menu. And provide you event history, about the network and the security. Another very useful function of analytics is reporting. So using reporting tools, you can create many different type of reports by customizing it. And you can download it, the PDF or Excel format. So let me try out, create a simple report document. Here, let's pick the top application usage, add, right? And then let's add one more to a reporting document. Here, add. All right, and here the right top, you can see there's some buttons. So if you want to download or save in PDF format, you can open the PDF and download the files, reporting file, and you can also save as your reporting template. So if you take the schedule, it will allow you to receive regularly your report, the document. And Versa Titan also provides some mobile applications to help ease of your management. You can download Versa Titan app into your mobile. So easily Titan app from App Store. You can configure using the Versa Titan mobile app. You can configure the monitor easily using the app without any hassle from anywhere and at any time. My live demonstration is pretty much done today. And we will have a Q&A time. Please ask us a question on chat windows if you have any question about these solutions. I will hand off Steve.
Oh, thank you, Kay. That was absolutely brilliant. So let me just bring back my screen. Yes, so guys, I hope everyone enjoyed that lovely live demo by our friend Kay Kang. So now we have actually come to my favorite part of this webinar, which is basically the free trial that we are offering. So we here at Sprint Networks are offering a 1-week free trial of our solution. So this free trial actually includes free remote setup service, and it includes all the setup and the configuration, and everything will be done by us. So the only thing that you'll have to do at your end is to basically just plug it in. It's as easy as that. So If you are interested, you can always write to us at info@sprintnetworks.com. We'll try and get this done as soon as possible. But I have to mention that certain terms and conditions do apply to the free trial. So we can discuss all that over the phone. So if interested, please get in touch with us at the earliest. And so that pretty much brings us to the end of our webinar today. So as I mentioned at the start of the webinar, please use the hashtag SprintSOHO to make an impact on social media. You can always reach out to us at info@sprintnetworks.com. And to find out more about our products and services, you can always go to our website, which is sprintnetworks.com.au. So thanks a ton to everyone for joining in. We'll be back next Friday at 10 a.m. So we're looking forward to a great attendance next week as well. So till then, take care and goodbye, guys.